It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 30,000 high school student athletes in South Dakota have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about South Dakota high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tip is up. It's won by the Panthers. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first playoff game for the Panthers, the 8th seed against the 9th seed.
Panthers looking for a win here today. Let's see if they can get that. Nice inside look to Bryn Holman. Poor goes for the mid-range jumper, but does not get that.
The Lions get the rebound and take it the other way. Thirty drives in for the Lions, puts up a floater, no good.
Looks like it is Panthers ball. Inbounded to York, brings it up. Quick pass to Poor. Panthers out last week due to some COVID cases in the school. Trying to get mentally there this game after a week off.
Panthers need to focus on shooting this game, I think. If York can make her shots from beyond the arc, they're going to be in good place.
Yeah, I agree. Almost went for it there. Sloppy pass to Olivia Holman. Results in a jump ball.
Panthers need to control the ball as well. We've seen a lot of turnovers from them in past games. Jensen brings the ball up, gives it back to Glines. Great look inside there. Number 14, Dwight doesn't take it though.
Gets stuffed. Nice pass for Kimmy, breakaway, and she sinks it in for the easy layup.
It's the first points of the night for either team. And Glines takes it across half now. Panthers playing good inside defense right now. They let an easy layup fall though for number 3, Nelson.
York bringing it up once again. And Poor with the travel.
Another turnover there. Jensen's going to bring it up again. Score tied at 2 after just 2 minutes in the game. Wide open corner 3, no good for Schock.
Get the offensive rebound, but gets stuffed by York. Looking up for Kimmy, but wasn't quite open. Nice look across to Holman, who goes in for the nice, easy layup.
We've seen good passing for the Panthers, and if they can control their turnovers, I think they can easily win this game.
Yeah, and I mean, all of these points have been on transition defense and offense. They've been getting these breakaway runs, and let's see if they can keep getting these turnovers on the Lions and doing passes just like we're watching here. Gets stopped this time, though.
Panthers have had great rim protection, multiple blocks just in the first few possessions.
And York sinks her first 3 of the night. How about that?
Jensen brings it up once again. Panthers down a man today. Bree Cordell still at home due to COVID protocol. See how they can recover with that.
Great defense by the Panthers.
Inside pass again to Nelson. No good. Jensen grabs the board. 3 on the shot clock now.
Good job by the Panthers to get that stop.
Another block there by Holman. And Hayes comes in for the Panthers, and Peterson comes in for the Lions. Nelson and Holman will sit the bench.
Panthers going around the arc. Go to Hayes, who loses control of it, and Lions get the ball.
And now Schock will sit the bench, and in comes number 20, Marlowe. Jensen taking her time at the top of the key. Jensen gets fouled. She's going to shoot 2. I was wondering how the Panthers were going to do tonight after taking a week off from basketball, but they've shown that it did not affect them at all.
I mean, they're doing pretty well right now, and they're getting the blocks down low without fouling. This is the first foul of the night that we have seen, so they're looking good.
First free throw is good from Jensen. Holman goes back in for Hayes. Second shot by Jensen also goes. 3-point lead for the Panthers now.
York for the 3. That one is no good. Hits the wire above the hoop.
Jensen again bringing it up court. Both sides playing good basketball, but the Panthers are just playing amazing defense. Haven't really let up anything except for a foul and an easy bucket.
Yeah, York with another stuff. Looked across the court for Poor, nothing there.
Panthers are wide open on the other end of the court, but they're not finding the pass.
Malley faking a 3. And Goins sinks the 3. That is her first 3 of the night.
A timeout's called by the Lions. Panthers up 10-4 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, back from the timeout. Lions brings it up the court. She gets stuck at the top of the key. Goins playing good defense. Once again has the ball, 20 on the shot clock now.
Panthers still playing good defense here. Gets tipped away by York, and it is Panthers ball.
Panthers playing great on-ball defense, and they're getting good blocks as well.
Yeah, it's really great defense by Panthers tonight.
Great steal there from Dwight. Read the pass, brings it the other way, and gets fouled by Poor. She's going to shoot 2 at the line. First one no good. As Roberts comes in for Goins, she'll make her first appearance of the night. Second one no good for Dwight either. Great offensive rebound there from Jensen though. Dribbles right out to the corner and takes a 3, no good.
York with the rebound. Bryn almost loses control. Holman passes it to Poor with the open look, but just short.
Rebound there by Dwight. Lions are pushing the pace. She's got an open Peterson down court. Doesn't see her though. And a foul on Poor. On-ball foul on Marlowe.
Panthers started the game without fouling, and as we're getting longer or farther into this game, we are seeing progressively more fouls, and hopefully that will not continue.
Goins just subbed in for Poor. And they're going to call a foul on Holman on that one.
Definitely looking to tip those balls, though.
It's already 4 on them. Inbound from Glines goes right to Jensen. Dribbles around a little bit before nailing a floater.
Panthers trying to get back into the rhythm. They've had some sloppy passes here. York for 3 and just off again.
York's 1 for 3 tonight from beyond the arc. And Glines sits the bench. In comes Schock. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Panthers only up by 4. Jensen posts up. Now Schock's at a wide open shot. She misses it. Jensen grabs another rebound and makes an easy layup.
Panthers need to box out here, otherwise offensive rebounds will be a major point in this game.
Timeout called by the Panthers. Here we go out of the timeout.
Pass by Goins picked off by number 30, Jensen.
We're seeing a change in pace here. The Lions are starting to do much better than the Panthers as Holman tips the ball out of bounds.
I think Holman thought that was out on the Lions, but turned out it was not.
Schock's inbound goes right to Dwight. Just 30 seconds left in this quarter. Marlowe trying to find something here. Once again, she's stuck, but she finds a pass over to Jensen. Shot taken by number 2, Peterson, no good. York grabs a rebound.
13 seconds here in the first period. See what the Panthers can do with it. Rin for the shot, no good.
Jensen has the ball, just 5 seconds left though. Takes the deep shot. That was so good. And at the end of the first quarter of this playoff game, the Panthers lead by 2, 10-8. Here we go to start the second quarter. Panthers start with the ball.
Thank you for tuning in to this first playoff game that the Panthers have had. If you have friends or family who would enjoy this game, make sure to let them know what's happening.
Off of Goins' missed shot, Dwight grabs the rebound. You've seen Jensen have the ball a lot on possessions for the Lions. Hasn't been scoring too much though. And a travel called on Dwight.
There are no
Jensen has 6 points tonight.
York with only 3 points gives it off to Bryn. Goins loses control, but remains with the Panthers.
Left on the shot clock for the Panthers.
Pass almost gets picked off. Curie looks for a drive, but instead she gets called with a travel.
Poor comes into the game, and Roberts and Hayes at the bench. Also Holman comes in. Jensen gives it over to Glines, passes it to Dwight. She starts to drive. Ball moving pretty good here from the Lions, but can't find anything. Jensen takes a three, no good.
Holman with the rebound. So up for Curie, it is now 2-on-1. Poor with a layup, does not go in.
Slow game here for both teams. And the 18 points scored collectively.
Panthers looking to start something similar to what they had going in the first couple minutes.
Defense has been the central focus from both teams, really. Both been playing great defense. And now Nelson gets called for a foul. She'll shoot two. Foul called on Holman.
First one is good.
Now Cameron comes into the game for Holman.
Nelson does not make her second free throw. And Panthers have the ball.
Panthers haven't been even getting too many looks this game. We saw a lot in the first couple minutes.
And just as you say that, Golan gets the open look for three and sinks it. She is now, I believe, 2 for 2 on the night from the three.
You said York would have to step up shooting, but Goins has really went into that role and starts making a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Nelson misses a shot and Holman grabs a rebound. Foul called on Schock.
Almost dropped there by number 45 for the Panthers, Cameron.
Travel called on Poor there. Had an open Goins, but just couldn't make the pass before she got called for the travel. Panthers this game not throwing away too many passes like we've seen in past games, but getting a lot of travels called on them, and they need to make sure that they can keep those possessions going. Substitution now, Peterson coming in for Nelson. Dwight gets the inbound pass, hand off to Jensen, puts up a wild shot and misses it.
York gets a foul drawn on her.
Seen a lot of that today from the Lions. Once the Panthers get a rebound, they try to play defense, but they just end up getting a foul.
Fouls on number 12, Glines. Nice look inside to Holman, who gets it to rattle in.
Lions playing inside defense a lot, but the Panthers aren't confident enough to take those shots outside, so I think it's a good strategy by them.
That was Holman's second point, or second shot that went in for the night. She's up to 4 points now.
Lions is going to inbound now. Panthers up 6 again. Sending that lead a
York
little bit.
getting her hands on that. And looks like the foul is against the Lions. We on number 22, Shuck.
Actually, it's on 14 Dwight.
Not bad. Poor with another deep two-pointer, but gets it to bank in off the glass.
Panthers doing a good job driving, getting the defenders to crowd around them and then passing the ball out, which leaves a lot of open shots. As
Malley with another steal.
another foul on Dwight. Now Holman, Marlowe, and Bauer checking in. Cameron, Poor, and Glines will see the bench. Another bad foul there by the Lions. They can't foul too much in transition.
Looks like York went out and Bauer came in. Inside look to Holman, who kicks it to Goins for a nice easy two that does not go in. Holman gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. She's up to 6.
And now the Lions call a timeout as the Panthers extend their lead to 10 with 3:45 to go in the second quarter.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
There are no words.
Coming out of the timeout, the Lions will have the possession, and Jensen brings it across half. Dwight's inside, and a foul called on Goins. Dwight's first free throw's no good.
Go get Nolan.
Second free throw goes for Dwight, though. I think yours is working. Just commentate.
Goins gets the ball off to Poor.
Never mind, nothing's working.
Inside look to Holman. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. Don't know if you can hear us, if you can or can't.
Say it again.
They can't. Our audio's not coming through apparently. York bringing it up to Holman, who goes for the easy jumper. She gets fouled on it, and one. Sorry if we sounded a little confused there for a moment.
I can't
Audio
believe
apparently we were told it was messed up, but I don't know if it was or not. We are very tech savvy here at GPL.
Holman's at 8 tonight. Make that 9 as she makes her free throw. Puts the lead up to 12. Jensen has an easy lane, no good, blocked by Olivia Holman.
York to Goins for a quick shot and bounces off the rim and goes in.
She's 3 for 3
Goins
tonight.
is on fire with 3-pointers. That one had a little bit of a lucky bounce, but it's all right.
Schock gets stuck and finds Jensen. Poor gets a nice steal and gives it up to York.
Looking across to Goins for the same exact play, and she makes another one.
4 for 4. Goins 3-pointers alone outscore the Lions.
Definitely a weapon that the Panthers are gonna want to use tonight. Goins. Poor gets her hands on that, almost gets it.
Schock dribbling around the 3-point line with 1:30 to go. She finds Dwight.
For an air ball. Looks up to Holman. It gets picked off.
Nice deflection there from Jensen.
A high bounce pass. Gets picked off. Holman gets it. Quick pass to Goins.
Panthers are up 18 now with 1 minute to go in the second.
Trying to get something inside going. Holman dribbles around for a reverse. Does not go in.
Dwight goes inside and gets blocked by York. Open shot for Schock now. The 3-pointer's no good.
Poor running with it, gets fouled. And will she shoot two? Yes, she will.
.32 to go in the second quarter.
First one for Poor goes in. Her
Jensen.
first free throw of the night.
Jensen, Hayes, and Roberts all check in. Holman, Goins, and Schock sit the bench.
Second free throw for Poor is no good. She's 1 for 2 on the night.
Jensen's going to bring it up court for the last few seconds. Shot clock's turned off. Dwight in the corner finds Nelson, who spins and makes an easy shot.
York bringing it up for most likely the final play of the game. To Poor for a quick jumper that goes in and out.
Jensen has 3 seconds on the clock.
Second time she's found herself in this situation. No
Second
good.
miss. And now at the end of the first half, we have a 29-12 lead for the Panthers.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in South Dakota, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship. High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in South Dakota knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? South Dakota needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away. But they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much. but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. South Dakota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the GPL halftime show. Here to discuss the first half.
Yeah, I mean, so far what we're seeing is good defense on both sides, not much on offense. Panthers found a weapon that was maybe not expected today in Goins. She is now, I believe, 4 for 4 on her 3 points, and that's very good.
I think the best defense we've seen, though, is from Poor and both of the Holmans inside, getting tons of blocks, which doesn't allow for a lot of shot attempts.
And I mean, don't forget York either. She's got blocks left and right as well. She's got a couple steals in there. So, yeah, definitely good defense and good effort on the Panthers side.
For the Lions, the leading scorers are number 30, Jensen, and number 5, and number 3, Nelson, excuse me. They have, Jensen has 6 points, Nelson has 5, and Dwight with just 1 point.
I think, I mean, for both teams, not many people are scoring. For the Panthers, only 4 people collectively have their points. And for the
Being
Lions,
a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do South Dakota's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Stop. Like, yeah, she has to miss one eventually. So, that's, if I was a coach, I would say keep doing what you're doing.
Runners to your mark.
And if
set.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already off to the races. Some may see a volleyball player.
Good hit! Way to go, girl! Woo!
At the NFHS, we see a spike in confidence that will help her achieve her potential. What else do we see? Musicians learning to march to their own beat. We're the NFHS, the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and activities in America, helping today's teenagers develop the skills they need to become tomorrow's leaders. And we see it happening in communities across South Dakota every single day. Learn more about the NFHS commitment to youth at nfhs.org. This message presented by the NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations.
3-point shooting streak alive.
Yep, I agree. We're about to start the second half here. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this game will be an interesting one to you and maybe your friends and family if you will let them know. This is the first playoff game for the Panthers this year, a home game. So while you're at home enjoying the comfort of your couch and popcorn, know that we are here for you.
To start the second half, the Lions will have the ball. Trying to get something going on offense. Haven't really been a threat at all night. Dwight's going to inbound it. And Glines is going to take it up court. Shock puts up a shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by Goins.
Quick pass up ahead to Bryn Holman for the easy layup.
That's 2 Panthers in double-digit points tonight. As Jensen brings the ball up court.
Gets stuffed, Jensen. Panthers definitely handsy tonight, getting in between a lot of those passes. It's very good. The trick with that is not fouling, and we've seen a couple fouls come from that tonight.
Nelson inside.
Nelson gets fouled by Holman.
First free throw's no good. Second one also no good, and Holman grabs the rebound.
York not so hot on threes so far tonight. I think she's 1 for 2, I believe. Looking to get something going. She's only had 2 attempts, so
and
we'll see.
A timeout's gonna get called. Poor is going to inbound out of the timeout. Poor once again has the ball at the three-point line. Now York has it. 7 on the shot clock. York has to take the three-pointer. No good.
Little off.
Dwight's going to take it up court for the Lions now. Only 2 points scored this quarter, 2 by Bryn Holman on that easy fast break. Three seconds called on the Lions. Panthers will get the ball right back. Seeing a lot more trapping defense by the Lions, trying to get 2 people on that ball at all times.
Nice inside look from Poor to Holman for an easy 2 points.
That's where the strategy can hurt them, though. Trying to get 2 people or 3 people on the ball can cause for people to be wide open, and if they can make that pass, it's going to be easy 2 points.
Yeah, Panthers just have to take advantage of that. Good job on Panthers for not fouling there.
Shot by Jensen, no good, but it's going to be called out of bounds on the Panthers. Dwight goes up and gets fouled. Seeing a lot more fouls called lately on the Panthers. Probably the first half of the first quarter, we didn't see any, but a lot of blocks. Dwight makes the free throw. Second's good as well.
Nice look across from Holman to going, so that one was not good.
And now Peterson's going to check into the game. Nelson will sit the bench. Panthers lead by 19 right now. Have a sizable lead, but they have to play good offense and defense to keep that lead.
Panthers are probably just trying to kind of use up some of that time, slow down and keep that lead.
As Shock nails a three-pointer.
It's the first 3 on the Lions.
And maybe the Lions are going to decide to shoot outside more, as the Panthers getting a lot of blocks inside. Maybe shooting outside's the best thing for them.
Holman feeds to Holman. And she gets fouled. Mallory to Goins for another 3. And that is the first 3-point that she has missed tonight.
4 for 5 now.
Still very good.
Dwight's got the ball now. Seen a lot of offense from the Lions in the second half. As Schock puts up another 3-pointer, no good. Dwight gets the ball and gets 2 points on the board.
Poor looking for a nice, easy pass to Holman, but does not get it. And 14, Dwight gets the interception on that.
Schock drives in and gets 2 points.
And I think I'm starting to see a change here. The Panthers' defense is becoming a little more slack and just not quite as, I don't know, lively. Would you say that?
I mean, sloppier defense, not covering inside as much.
Yeah, I mean, they look tired. And I mean, you have players in there like Holman and York who are, like, rarely go out. So yeah, they gotta be tired. And I can't imagine.
Olivia, Holman, and York are gonna sit the bench. Roberts and Hayes are gonna check in. The lead's actually still at 12, excuse me, for the Panthers. And Poor is gonna inbound now. I think the Lions really just learned how to adapt on defense. That second half pep talk from the coach must have worked because they're playing much better and they're not allowing a lot of shots to go.
Yep.
.345 here to go in the third, and Olivia Holman's going right back into the game. And Bryn Holman will sit the bench.
Nice pass to Olivia Holman, working there in the paint, and she gets it to go in. Some nice post moves by her.
I think Panthers need to continue to do that because she could have also made the pass outside and hoped to get a 3-pointer to fall for them.
Yep. I agree.
The Lions almost loses it there, but recovers. Makes the pass to Jensen. Dribbles right to the corner and loses the dribble.
Panthers still swatting at the ball. That one resulted in a foul on Goins.
And with just 7 on the shot clock, you can't foul there. Really just want to play good defense and let that clock tick down. York goes in for Goins. Marlowe has it at the top of the key. 3 minutes to go here. Peterson's got it now. Jensen decides to take the 3-pointer, no good, and Hayes doesn't get the rebound, lets it go out of bounds, but the Panthers will have the ball.
Goins, or Roberts, my bad, draws the foul there. Shooting 2. This will be our first free throw attempts by Roberts. First one is very short.
Schock and Holman go into the game. Poor and Glines are going to sit the bench.
And her second one is good. She's 1 for 2 on the night.
Dwight's going to bring the ball up the court. I'm seeing better basketball being played from the Lions this half, but the Panthers had such a big lead that it's still a 15-point lead for them.
Yeah. They're going to have to really work this half in order to get those points back.
But we are seeing fatigue set in for the Panthers starting lineup as Jensen misses a 3 in the corner.
Yep. Panthers not boxing out there. Let them get 3 attempts.
Shock goes in for the easy 2 points.
Nice look to Holman across. Does not get it going. But Holman gets the offensive rebound. And there is a foul on the Panthers on number 20. Holman. That'll be her 4th on the night.
One more and she's out of the game, so Poor is going to come in for her. And now Jensen, she'll bring it up the court for the Lions. To rebound better. That's what we've seen as their weakness here in the 3rd quarter.
Good job by Roberts getting in there, getting that ball.
Jump ball called though, but it sticks with the Panthers.
Poor with an attempt at a layup. Did not go in though.
Another jump ball, switches the possession once again. And Jensen's gonna bring it up again for the Lions, down 13 right now.
Jensen going in and coming out. Loses it. But it looks like she gets fouled.
Minute 15 to go. Shock's gonna inbound now. Makes a nice pass to Dwight.
And there's York with the swat.
Cameron's gonna go in now for the Panthers, and Hayes is gonna sit the bench. Almost good defense there by the Panthers, but Shot comes up with the ball.
Roberts gets the jump ball.
That's jump balls on 3 possessions in a row, and Bauer is going in for Roberts.
Malley, another 3-point attempt, but it's no good. Making her 1 for 4. Instead, she goes in for a drive and gets it. When a 3 doesn't fall, going for a 2.
Jensen now, she's got the ball up court. Starts to drive, but loses the ball off her foot. And now Nelson, she'll check in for Marlowe, and with just 30 seconds left. We'll see what both teams try to do with the ball. Lions running a full court press here.
Nice look to Poor. Finds Holman. Gives it to Poor, and she airballs it. But kept alive by Holman. And another jump ball. Possession goes to the Wolves.
The Lions.
Or Lions, my bad.
Jensen's going to inbound the ball to Dwight. She'll get it right back, though. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Pass inside to Nelson.
Bauer getting a hand on that pass.
Nelson once again inside, spins, and gets an easy look. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. 38-25, the Panthers lead going into the final quarter of play.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Here we go for the fourth quarter. Panthers starting with the ball.
Some good ball movement there on by the Panthers. And York throws it away. Miscommunication on the Panthers.
Panthers are up 13 though, so they can afford some mistakes, but not too many as long as they play good defense.
Just have to keep the lead for one more quarter. Bauer almost gets a hand on that.
Foul is going to be called on Bauer.
It's her first foul of the night.
The Lions are in the bonus, so Shock's going to shoot 2. That can also affect the game. More fouls and the Lions can keep getting 2 easy points. Shock makes her first there. Second one's also good. Lions continuing to run that full court press, and Holman's called for a travel. Shock's going to inbound the ball now.
Panthers looking very tired. And a travel is called on the Lions.
And once again, the Lions get the ball right back. Bauer goes out for Roberts now. Seeing Goins at the bench, who's been the main offensive option for the Panthers. That might be affecting them here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Goins missed a 3 in the last quarter, so hopefully her rhythm was not too messed up.
Peterson takes the long 2-pointer, no good. Poor gets the ball across half court. Gives it up to York now. Roberts gets an easy 2 to fall. One minute through this fourth quarter, and Dwight's got the ball. Passes into Nelson, who misses her shot, and now Holman's got it.
York looking up. Pass gets blocked there. He's now one-on-one, and is no good. Oh, the Wolves get it back. One-on-one, and no good. Holman falls on the floor, but remains with the Panthers.
Goins goes into the game for Roberts. Panthers still have a lead of 13. We've seen a really good offense here from the Lions. They can't get those shots to fall, but their full court press is definitely helping them get more opportunities to score.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely messing with the Panthers here. They haven't been doing it the whole game, and suddenly they do it, and they weren't prepared for it.
tries to dish it to her sister, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Stays with the Panthers.
Poor is going to inbound now. White's going to take it up court, but she gives it right back to Jensen, excuse me. 6 minutes to go in this game. Dwight goes in and gets fouled by Holman. Much needed free throws here for the Lions.
Yep, I agree. Down 13 points here, 5 minutes or 6 minutes to go. Fallon Holman is, looks like her 5th, and she's out. It's a good effort here tonight. Holman with 4 points tonight. Goes out with a good effort.
First free throw goes. Holman didn't do much on offense, but on defense we saw her blocking a lot of shots. That would have been easy points for the Lions. Second one goes as well. And now a timeout's going to get called by the Lions, just down 11 now. Out of the timeout, the Panthers give it up to Goins. Dwight's alone on defense here. And Hayes gets 2 points, sending that lead to 13, and Jensen's gonna take down court. If Panthers can get that ball across half court, they should be able to score most of the time, as we've seen there. Jensen gets an easy layup.
Pass up to Hayes. Gets stuck there and gets a pass that got picked off. And there we go. A pass to Goins on the outside, who fakes a 3. Dishes it out to York. He goes in for 3 and no good. Still 1 for 5, looking for another one.
Dwight gets the rebound. Glines finds Jensen. Lions are gonna have to pick up the pace here. They have to score pretty quickly now in order to win this game. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Dwight stuck around the perimeter. Gets it for Shaka though, 5 left. Dwight has to put
Good
a
job
shot
on the
up.
Panthers there, getting that stop.
Now finds Goins, 4:30 to go in this game.
A nice easy layup for Hayes there that does not go in. You have to make those in varsity basketball.
Especially being up by this much, that basket can seal the game for them.
Yeah, I mean it could. Very good, very well have done that. Never know. Holman with a nice steal there. Now stuck, but she eventually gets it away to Goins. And another jump ball. I believe this one will stay with the Panthers, yep.
Cameron's going in for Hayes. We've seen a lot of physicality with the Lions on defense. 11-point lead for the Panthers, just 4 minutes left. And Holman's gonna inbound it to Goins. Peterson and Dwight.
Poor with a poor pass over the head of Cameron.
Dwight's gonna bring it up court now. Lions need to start scoring on pretty much every possession and need to continue to play great defense, not let the other team score too much. Schock gives it to Peterson. Jensen goes up and gets the and one. The basket will count and she'll go to the line for one more shot. This can cut the lead to just 8 points now. What do you think the Panthers are doing wrong here in this last quarter?
I think the Panthers are just getting tired. I mean, they're definitely playing more sloppy than they have before. And I think that's a result of fatigue. I mean, you got players out there who have been playing most of the night, been out for less than 5 minutes. And I mean, that's definitely I think, a factor in the way that the Panthers are playing here in the final period.
Jensen got her free throw to go, and then on the other end, Cameron gets a carry called on her. Now Jensen's gonna bring back up court with 3:30 to go. Lead at just 8 now. Schock gives over to Jensen, who goes up and gets fouled.
Panthers definitely more fouling more here in the second half than in the first half.
Panthers just aren't playing the defense they were in the beginning. Maybe because Holman fouled out, they can't protect the rim as much.
Panthers have 10 fouls in total. Correction, 9.
Second one's no good though. Jensen gets a steal though. Panthers cannot allow that. And Dwight gets a bucket to go. Leads at just 5 now with 3 minutes to go.
Panthers definitely fatigued here. Maybe a little worried that a comeback is possible on the Lions half.
Timeout's gonna be called by the Panthers with 3 minutes to go in the game. Just 3 minutes left here in the game. Holman's gonna inbound it. This full court press has really been the deal breaker in the last quarter.
Yep. Oh, Holman goes to pour. It wasn't a great pass, but she drops it. So thankfully we get a double dribble on Jensen.
A lot of pressure for both teams. Pass whipped over to Pour.
Who goes in for a layup. No good. Have not been able to get anything to fall here.
Jensen's gonna bring it down once again. Pass almost stolen there by Holman. Three-pointer airballed by Schock.
Foul on Peterson brings Cameron to the line. Looking for her first point of the night.
She's going to shoot 1 and 1. She needs to make at least one of these, though, I think. That can make it a 3-possession game since we haven't seen much shooting from outside for the Lions.
Yeah, looking to increase the lead here. We'll see if it happens. First one goes in and out. It's unfortunate.
Jensen grabs the board. 2:30 to go. Tries to make that pass.
Nice hands by York. Fortunately stays with the Lions. Keep wanting to say Wolves, but you're right, it's Lions.
Now Peterson's going to inbound. Defense here has been a huge factor. At the beginning of the game, the Panthers were dominating on defense and had a huge lead, up by 21 at one point. But now that full court press and just good defense in general have led the Lions to make a 16-point comeback, down just 5 now.
See Holman with some good effort. She's there on the ground.
Peterson's going to inbound once again, just 2:17 on the clock. 16 on the shot clock. Lions gets the pass on the inbound. Peterson's going to take a long shot, just misses.
Holman gets the rebound for the Panthers. Still having press.
Foul called there on Jensen. Didn't look like too much contact, but he calls it nonetheless.
Brings Holman to the line.
That's the third on Jensen.
Holman is 1 for 2 on the night so far.
She misses her free throw.
Making it 1 for 3.
Jensen's going to bring it across half now. And a timeout's going to be called by the Lions with just 2 minutes to go here in the game.
It's a close game.
Out of the timeout, the Lions have the ball. Jensen takes it. Finds an open Glines. He just takes the shot and makes it. Cuts that lead to 3 now.
Only 1 score away from a tie.
This game seemed like it was an easy win for the Panthers, but Lions pulling off a great comeback here.
Panthers definitely struggling here and just exhausted.
And now a timeout's called by the Panthers. Minute 35 to go now. Lead just at 3 points. Poor is going to inbound the ball. Gives it to York.
Goins does not get a hold of that pass, forcing a turnover yet again.
Just a minute 30 now left in the game. Jensen's going to bring it down court. This playoff game has turned into one of the most intense I've seen.
Really?
At this level, yes. And one from Nelson has a chance to tie the game.
In case you were just tuning in, Panthers were up, what, in
21?
21 points. And in the last quarter, they have narrowed it down to 1 point.
And Nelson has a chance to tie it here. She can make this free throw. Which
She does. Panthers need to get something going. This full court press is really messing with them.
All going to stay with the Panthers, though, with a minute 13. Poor is going to inbound it to Holman, stolen by Jensen.
Panthers not making good passes.
Jensen wide open from 3, and she sinks it.
1 minute left here. They're up by 3. Panthers need to get something. Goins is fouled. Let's see if she can make her 2 shots.
Not a good foul
and make it
there
a
from the
1 point
Lions,
game.
though. Bad foul there from the Lions, though.
Yeah. I mean, Panthers are really hoping Goins can come through and make this a nice, easy 2-point game here with 57 seconds left. She can make one of these free throws. I think Panthers will be much more happy than they are now because threes have not been falling right now for the Panthers.
Hayes just checked in for Cameron. Goins goes for her first free throw.
And it is not good. Panthers in trouble now with 55 seconds left.
Dwight recovers the ball, though, and gives it to Jensen. 50 to go. Lions are going to probably look to hold the ball here for a bit. Holman gets it out of bounds, though.
Stop the clock. This is a good idea on Holman. Get it out of bounds.
The Lions can hold clock here. They can get to about 21, and hopefully they can even make a basket if they want to end up winning this game.
Still time for the Panthers to maybe win this. It's definitely very hard. 30 seconds left.
The Lions has the ball at the top of the key. Now Dwight's got it. Pass inside deflected by Hayes.
Good steal by Hayes. York comes away with it. We have 25 seconds left here. Something is needed. Pass to Holman, who gets a nice easy 2, making this a 1-point game with 17 seconds left.
And now a timeout's going to get called. With just 17 seconds to go, it's a 1-point lead for the Lions. See what happens here in the closing seconds.
Thanks for joining us for the last 17 seconds. It's very intense. A missed opportunity by the Panthers. I mean,
they have to foul here if they want to.
They have to foul. They have to foul right now. Yep. Panthers down 1 point. 10 seconds to go. Not looking good if Jensen makes one of these or both of these.
They let 8 seconds go off the clock there. We thought that the pass was not a very good pass, and York probably could have stolen the ball if she was looking at the ball.
I agree. Just eyes were not on the ball, and it might have just cost them the game.
Nelson's first free throw goes, and now Glines is going to come in for Nelson.
If she makes this, making it a 3-point game, Panthers might be in trouble because threes have not been falling for them, and that is what they would need.
Goins, though, has been shooting really well from 3. Maybe she can make another one.
It's possible.
The one also goes. And now Alliance call a timeout. Questionable decision, but he's going to call it nonetheless.
Coming in, 10 seconds left. Holman inbounding for the Panthers, looking for one final play. That is a 3-pointer to tie the game. That's what we need. We have 3 seconds left. Get rid of it, and that is a poor choice, and that costs them the game.
Panthers up 21 in the third quarter, blow the game, and they lose by 3 points. And the Lions are going to move on to the second round. The Panthers are going to have to call it a season.
Panthers not feeling good about that second half at all.
Tough loss there. Holman fouls out of the game. Big reason for them losing on defense, but that full court press ultimately won it for them. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, have a good night.
More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing out to hype. Who dissed who? Who signed the fattest contract? Who got busted for cheating? Lost too is the unique capacity sports have to inspire us, to unite us. Well, great news, sports fans. Sports are still being played for the right reasons. They're still as entertaining as they are character building. You just have to know where to find it. And you only have to look as far as your local South Dakota high school. You know, the place where the games are exciting, concessions are affordable, and the parking is free. Where the emphasis is on hustle and heart instead of hype. If you prefer real, honest-to-goodness sport played for all the right reasons, you'll find it at your hometown high school. High school sports. Games are being played this weekend at a South Dakota high school near you. Okay, everybody. Who's in?
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.